Bronyaba. I still have here with me Kofi Atta Kakra. He is the Corporate Affairs Ghana Tourism Authority.
Deputy Head of Corporate Affairs.
Please come again.
Deputy Head of Corporate Affairs.
Deputy Head. Right. This morning we are talking about December in GH. Bronyaba. Now, Kakra.
Yes.
Let me talk to you about this. You've made mention of the fact that people do come in to support some of the communities, to give back to the society and all of that. What are some of the processes they go through before supporting these communities? Good.
You see, there are a lot of communities within our suburbs. And then in recent times, you do recall the Global Citizen. The Global Citizen, it took place at the Independence Square.
Right.
It was one of the biggest events. And you see, the team from the Global Citizen, for example, had to liaise with the Beyond the Return Secretariat. And we had this community engagement in Choco. Right. Choco is a suburb within the Greater Accra region, which of course is within the Jamestown, and from Jamestown then you get to Choco. Now, the requirement is that they liaise with the Beyond the Return Secretariat. There is an entire secretariat in charge of the Beyond the Return. So the secretariat, of course, would engage them and see which community needs what. For example, let's say if a community needs toilet facilities, they need borehole, they need schools, they need educational facilities, they need educational materials and all that. What happens is that these, the team that come, the visitors, the diasporans, the global African family, the people of African descent, when they come and liaise with us. Some of them, what happens is that they do their own research out there before they come in. When the person does the research, the person comes to liaise also with the Beyond the Return. For example, let's say the person does the research that they have realized. They have a team also here. The team has been able to go there and realize that Choco or Bukum or Jamestown needs toilet facilities or educational materials or schools or something. So what will happen is that they will liaise with the Beyond the Return Secretariat, and then we would also give them some ways of going about it, where and how to go about it. For example, in these communities, usually you call on the chiefs of the area. So these chiefs would definitely receive you into the community. That is why one of the pillars and one of the agenda of Beyond the Return is to look at community engagement. Community engagement is very key to the development of our tourism industry. If you have more community engagement, what happens is that the chiefs and people accept you into the community. If the chiefs and people don't accept you into the community, it becomes very difficult for you to penetrate and be able even to help or undertake an initiative within. So these are some of the ways, the requirements and processes that we undertake just to make sure that some of these initiatives are undertaken within the communities.
Right. I know we've made some strides. I mean, it's a success story, but definitely there has to be some challenges as well. Let us in on some of the challenges you have faced.
Good. This is a very, let me commend you. This is a very good question. If you look at the tourism industry, I usually sometimes when it comes to challenges, I would like to look at how others have done it, how other countries have done it.
Right.
I had a video where you have a place where they say Dubai in 1996, Dubai in 2010, Dubai in 2016, Dubai in this, Dubai in 2021, Dubai in 2022. Right. Now, all these countries had their challenges. Right. In as much as these challenges were there, they were able to look at it and then be able to push things up there. China, all other countries had their own challenges. Let me look at Ghana. Right. These our challenges, of course, have been to the effect that we are definitely looking, though there is enough funding, there is some funding for the industry, we still need more funding. Funding for the industry is very key, right? If we are able to put tourism on the international globe like we are doing, and we are able to develop our tourism industry to that pedestal, my dear, I'm telling you, Ghana is going to enjoy, and we may not even have to depend on any other sector of the economy than to look at how to promote our tourism industry. If we are able, I've always been saying this, tourism can bring a lot to this country if we invest more into it. That is why one of our pillars is invest in Ghana. Investing in Ghana means you are investing in the tourism industry. So our bigger challenge has to do with the fact that we need more money to come into the tourism industry in order to be able to resuscitate us and hold us to that international pedestal. In as much as we are looking at that international phase domestically, when we are able to get more funding, for example, in recent times, if you look at, we've had funding from the World Bank, which we call Ghana Tourism Development Project, and that is a major boost for our tourism industry. I must be frank with you. It has helped our tourism industry to be to at least have a facelift. If I say a facelift, what I mean is that most of our tourist sites are seeing some facelift. For example, if you look at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, you know it is closed down. Yes, it is closed down because there is a major facelift and renovation ongoing there. If you pass in front there right now, you will see that buildings are taking place there. If you go to Ebri Botanical Gardens, same is ongoing. Yas Antoine Museum, same is ongoing. Menchia Palace, same. Menchia Palace Museum, same is ongoing. And then also there are various places which obviously are going to start. Elmina Castle, we have Cape Coast Castle, we have Picoro Camp, in some also are taking place in the northern region. Paga Crocodile Pond, formerly called Zenga Crocodile Pond. So all these places, the Ghana Tourism Development Project by the World Bank is helping to be able to give them that facelift. Our tourist sites, my dear, they give us a lot. They rake in a lot into the tourism industry. You see, that is why when we were launching Experience Ghana, Share Ghana agenda sometime last year, what we did was to be able to bring the Honorable Minister for Finance to the event. Why did we bring the Honorable Deputy Minister for Finance, Honorable John Kuma, my good friend? The reason why we brought them there was to let them understand the enormosity of the tourism industry, was to let them feel that the tourism industry is a sector that when they move more funds in there, we will be able to rake in more of these funds. For example, in 2019, the year of return, we were able to rake in about $3.3 million into the economy. Can you imagine? So that means that we can do better and more if we are given enough funding for the tourism industry.